Good afternoon, Madam Chair. We do have a quorum online. We'll be ready to get started when you are.
All righty. I'm going to wait one more minute to make sure there's not any more dinging. That's immediate. All right, I hear a pretty good amount of silence, so we will get the March 14th Street Committee meeting started. It is 1:01 p.m. Item agenda number 1, call to order. Steph, would you please call the roll?
Absolutely. I will go down the list alphabetical by last name, starting with Grant Anderson.
Here.
Charles Andrews. Keith Brown.
Here.
Bryce Christo.
Here.
Jerry Cooper. Maria Angelica Deeb.
Here.
Nathan Domi. Keith Drunaski.
Here.
David Fabiano. Oh no, Jason Hafner as proxy for David Fabiano. All right, Jason, it looks like you're online, and then same with you, Nathan. So at the end, I'll just see if you guys can chime in to confirm. Moving on, Kathy Hollow. Jennifer Jack.
Here.
Thank you. Kevin Lair.
Here.
Arian Larange. Paul Lopez.
Here.
Ms. Chair is here. Jamie McCracken.
It's Randy Babchick. I'm actually taking his place.
Randy. Okay, thank you. I'll make note of that. Okay, next up, Brad Novacek.
Here.
Steve O'Brien. Dana Ogliani.
I'm here.
Matt Reed. Patrick Sage. Christopher Salas. Raquel Schacht.
Here.
Raj Thoughtam. John Dixon, proxy for Leticia Vargas.
Here.
Christopher Wanamaker.
Here.
Thank you. Is there anyone I missed in the roll call?
Nathan Domi's here.
I got you, Nathan. Thank you.
Hey, Steph. This is Jason Hafner with the Town of Gilbert, proxy for David Fabiano. I was having some audio issues if you called my name earlier.
No problem. I got you now. Anyone
Thanks.
else? Patrick Sage, I see you're online.
Hello, everyone. This is Raj from
Thank you, Raj.
Steph, can you hear me now?
I can
This
hear
is
you now.
Patrick
Yes.
Sage.
Hey, Patrick.
Sorry about that. Technical
No.
difficulty.
No worries. Madam Chair, we do have a quorum present. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Steph. With that quorum, the meeting for the Mag Street Committee is called to order. As a reminder, please mute your microphone to eliminate any feedback. You will have the opportunity to raise your hand in the chat to be recognized, at which time you can unmute your microphone to talk. When you begin speaking, please state your name and your organization. Agenda item number 2, call to the audience. Members of the public were asked to submit written comments related to this meeting through the MAG website. Comments may be sent at any time leading up to the meeting, but must be received at least 1 hour prior to the posted start time for the meeting. This is the opportunity for the public to comment on items that fall under MAG's jurisdiction that are not on the agenda or that are on the agenda for discussion and not for action. MAG staff have received any public comments?
Madam Chair, we have not received any public comments for this item or any item on the agenda.
All right. We will then move on to agenda item number 3, which is the transportation staff report. MAG staff member Patrick Stone will now provide updates and a report to the committee. Patrick?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good afternoon, members of the street committee. Just a couple of updates. If we can get the next slide, please. Thank you. So first, I did want to take a moment before I go to my item on the agenda to welcome a new member of the street committee, Raj Stoughton from the city of Avondale, who's replacing Eric Stewart. Raj, did you want to take a moment and introduce yourself?
Sure. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, Raj, I think we're having some technical difficulties with the phone. Okay, we can come back. But second, and to the item that I actually do have on the screen, project workbooks for non-life cycle federally funded projects.
Raj Stoughton, senior traffic engineer, City of Avondale.
Thanks, Raj. We got to hear you that time. But as I noted, federally funded, non-life cycle federally funded project workbooks out currently, due back to MAG by the end of the month, March 31st. Thank you to those agencies that have already submitted the workbooks. As always, if you do have any questions on filling out the workbooks or completing them, certainly reach out to myself or my team. And with that, Madam Chair, that concludes my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick.
Can you guys hear me now? Okay.
It kind of goes in and out, Raj.
Raj, you did come through for a minute to introduce yourself as a senior traffic engineer for Avondale. So we will move on to agenda item number 4, which is approval of the minutes. Please take a few moments to review the minutes from the February 14th meeting if you have not already. And does any committee member have any revisions? We will give a minute for any revisions. When any committee member is ready to have a motion, please say so.
This is Jason Hafner from the town of Gilbert. So moved.
Thank you, Jason. Do we have a second?
Anderson, second.
All right, Grant, we have you as the second. We will need to do roll call. So Steph, whenever you're ready.
You got it. Taking it from the top, Grant Anderson.
Aye.
Keith Brown.
Aye.
Vice Chair Christo.
Aye.
Maria Angelica Deeb.
Aye.
Nathan Domi.
Aye.
Keith Drunaski.
Aye.
Jason Hafner.
Aye.
Jennifer Jack. Kevin Lair.
Aye.
Paul Lopez.
Aye.
Madam Chair, how do you vote?
Aye.
Thank you. Randy Babchuk.
Aye.
Brad Novacek.
Aye.
Dana Ogliani.
Aye.
Patrick Sage.
Aye.
Raquel Schatz.
Aye.
Raj Stoughton. John Dixon.
Aye.
Christopher Wanamaker.
Aye.
Is there anyone I missed? Madam Chair, this motion carries
Sorry, this
unanimously.
is
Oh,
Jennifer Jack.
I'm not quick on the unmute. I don't think you missed me. I missed you. But anyway, aye.
Got it. Thank you, Jennifer. Madam Chair, the motion carries unanimously.
Thank you, Steph. All right, we will move on to agenda item number 5, the project scope modification request for the city of Maricopa, Anderson Road, and Peters and Knoll Road. Agenda item number 5 will be presented by Patrick Stone, MAG Transportation Improvement Program Supervisor. This item is on the agenda for action, so please note that for any questions at the end. Patrick, whenever you're ready, you can take it away.
Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the Street Committee. It's my pleasure to introduce this item. I'm going to turn the presentation over to Tammy Valadez-Paz with the City of Maricopa, who will be presenting this item on behalf of the city. Tammy?
Hello, thank you, Patrick. Can you hear me okay?
We can, thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, Chair and members of the committee. My name is Tammy Valadez-Paz. I'm the engineering project manager here at the City of Maricopa. And I'm going to go over the city's project scope modification requests for Anderson Road and Peters and Knoll Road. Next slide, please. So a little bit of history here. Anderson Road and Peters and Knoll Roads are both unpaved roadways. The city applied for MAG funding and was awarded the funding as part of the 2017 call for projects to pave Anderson Road and a portion of Peters and Knoll Road. The original project was advertised for construction in the fall of 2022, and we received only one bid. However, after review by ADOT staff, the bid was determined to be unresponsive, and the State Transportation Board approved the recommendation to reject the bid last December. A developer recently approached the city about developing land adjacent to Peters and Knoll Road, and they will be responsible to pave a portion of Peters and Knoll that was in the original project scope. The developer plans to pave Peters and Knoll Road from Antone Street to 0.3 miles to the east, which will reduce the length of this project by about 0.3 miles. Next slide, please. As a result, the city is requesting to change the limits of the project on Peters and Knoll from Anderson Road to 0.2 miles west of Anderson Road. The overall length of the project will be reduced from 1.5 miles to 1.2 miles. Next slide, please. The design has been complete and construction is scheduled to begin this year and is scheduled to be completed by December of this year. The city of Maricopa wants to thank you for your support with this request, and that concludes my presentation. Does anybody have any questions?
Do any of the committee members have questions or comments they'd like to make at this time?
Yes, this is Angelica. Thank you for the presentation. I see that you reduced the length. Was any consideration made to reduce the total amount based on your original estimate?
Yes, that's a great question. So reducing the length also does reduce the cost. So the original length was about 8,100 lineal feet. It went down to 63 approximately lineal feet. So it was been reduced about 1,775 lineal feet, which reduced the cost to by about 200,000. Unfortunately, having to re-advertise this project, we're going to have to pay about the same amount to get it re-advertised. So it doesn't reduce any of the costs for us.
But yes, but bidding is not eligible for this grant, correct?
No,
So,
Maria, Madam Chair, Maria, this is Patrick. Yeah, that actually would be eligible because they actually have design and construction federally funded on this project.
oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
No worries.
Okay.
Great question, though. Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? Kevin, when you have I see your hand, you can unmute yourself.
Kevin Lair, City of Chandler. I was just wondering, putting this out for bid, will y'all be able to bid, look over bids, accept, and get that contract started this year? Does it look like it may be in 24?
We are definitely hoping to accomplish that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other comments or questions? All right, seeing no other hand raised or hearing none, can I have a motion to recommend approval of the project scope modification request for the city of Maricopa, Anderson Road, and Peters and Knoll Road?
I so moved.
Anderson, second.
All right, we have Maria as the motion and Grant as the second. Because this is an action item, we will need to do roll call. So Steph, whenever you are ready.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Grant Anderson,
Aye.
Keith Brown,
Aye.
Bryce Christo,
Aye.
Maria Angelica Deeb,
Aye.
Nathan Domi,
Aye.
Keith Drewnowski,
Aye.
Jason Hafner,
Aye.
Jennifer Jack,
Aye.
Kevin Lair,
Aye.
Paul Lopez.
Aye.
Madam Chair, how do you vote?
Aye.
Randy Babchuk,
Aye.
Brad Novacek,
Aye.
Dana Ogliani,
Aye.
Patrick Sage, Raquel Schatz,
Aye.
Raj Thadam,
Aye.
John Dixon,
Aye.
Christopher Wanamaker.
Aye.
Is there anyone I missed in my roll call? Madam Chair, this motion passes unanimously.
Thank you, Steph. All right, we will move on to agenda item number 6, which is the request for future agenda items. Are there any requests by a street committee member for an item on a future agenda? Please unmute yourself to say so. All right, moving on to agenda item number 7, which is updates from member. Oh,
Sorry.
no worries.
I'm sorry, you're going a little bit too fast for me.
No worries.
Yeah, I wanted to see if MAG will give us maybe next month or the following, just an update on what is happening with extension. It's good to get correct information and not just for better word gossip. So if that would be something that is entertained, that would be much appreciated.
This is Nathan Domi of the City of Scottsdale. I would second that and definitely agree with getting an update on that would be very helpful.
Yeah, Madam Chair, members of the street committee, certainly we can bring that forward. One thing I will offer up as well, we do seem to be frequently providing updates through the policy committees. So certainly at management committee, TPC, and regional council, we provide updates there as well. But I can certainly either get hopefully John or Audra to present, or at least get some talking points to kind of let you know where we're at. But yes, we can certainly have that for a future agenda item.
Any other agenda items that we would like to add? Going once, twice? All right, agenda item number 7 is the updates from member agencies. I would like to invite members to share information related to ongoing street-related project activities in their jurisdictions. Does anyone have any items they would like to share?
Yes, this is Manjerica with the City of Mesa. Just wanted to update you that the City of Mesa and several other agencies here in the MAG region received a Safe Street All grant to develop an comprehensive safety action plan. I have already discussed with both Margaret and Patrick that maybe we as agencies want to get together, not to outline because our plans and our communities are different, but maybe to tackle questions we may have on the grant agreement or financial processes, etc. I think it's a good idea to meet maybe once a month or once every 2 months. And I also applaud MAG region that they're working directly with Federal Highways on creating workshops to address the development of TSPs or their transportation safety plan, which I attended. I think it was last week, a workshop that they had with Federal Highways. It was not as greatly attended, but it was very beneficial.
Thank you, Maria. I do have a follow-up question for you. Do you have a proposed date for when that safety plan is supposed to be completed?
So at this time, we haven't signed a grant agreement. That is an agreement between USDOT and us on when the project can start and the duration to submit all the reimbursements. Our plan is to complete the document in 18 months. But I know that USDOT in a webinar we had today said that action plans have 3 years to be completed from the day the grant agreement is signed. And for those that got implementation grants is 5 years.
Thank you, Maria. Any other items any committee members would like to share? Any ongoing street projects, hot items? All right, we will move on to agenda item number 8, which is the next meeting date. The next meeting for the Streets Committee will be on April 11th at 1 p.m. And with that, that does conclude our meeting. In order to adjourn, we do need to have a motion. And can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I don't think that's necessary.
But I'll give the motion if needed.
It is needed because of the just because of the nature of this meeting. Do I have a second?
Kevin Lair, City of Chandler, second.
Thank you. So with the motion and the second, the meeting is adjourned. It is 1:23 p.m. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you on April 11th.
Thank you.
Thank you.